Amsterdam is an unforgettable destination for any vacation. Contrary to what you might think, it's for more than just fresh college graduates looking to hang out at cafes before exploring the red light district or Madame Tussaud's wax museum. With an array of activities and plenty of history to get lost in, this city puts Dutch culture on display. Why not join the locals and take a leisurely bike ride around this fascinating city? Check out our top 10 destinations that all visitors should make time to experience when visiting Amsterdam. Number 10. Museums. From the world-renowned Rijksmuseum to the innovative Nemo Science Center, Amsterdam's museums offer something for everyone. You can spend hours admiring masterpieces from old Dutch masters at the Rijksmuseum or appreciating iconic works of art by Van Gogh and his contemporaries at the magnificent Van Gogh Museum. The Nemo Science Center is a must-see as well. Its interactive exhibits, workshops, and themed tours make learning fun. Number 9. Artis Zoo. As the fifth oldest zoo in the world, founded nearly 100 years ago in 1939, the Artis Zoo enchants more than 1 million visitors each year. Originally called Natura Artis Magistra, each of the 3 gates that make up the park entrances has one of the words emblazoned on the gate. Since most guests enter through the gate with the word Artis, that's become its name over the years. And it isn't just a zoo. The Dutch Association of Botanical Gardens designated Artis as a botanical garden in 2020, and it is the oldest city park in Amsterdam. Thousands of bulbs, annuals, perennials, shrubs, houseplants, and trees fill the park and delight the senses with bright colors and pleasant fragrances wafting along the footpaths. One of the most notable trees is the Anne Frank tree, a descendant of the tree that Anne Frank could see from the window of her secret hiding place in the attic. But most head to the zoo to see the animals. There are more than 500 species, which is fewer than there used to be, but the zoo has been overhauled over the years to ensure the enclosures are of appropriate size and setup to recreate each animal's distinct habitat and needs. Number 8. Heineken Brewery. Anyone who likes a frosty beer will want to see the Heineken Brewery when they are in Amsterdam. More than 150 years ago, this brewery made its first batch of beer and has been serving up its signature recipes ever since. The company earned several awards as early as 1883 and hasn't slowed down since. Heineken's lager was the first beer imported from Europe into the United States after Prohibition was repealed in 1933. The historic building is now open for tours, and guests can learn about the history of the company and the story behind the iconic red star that adorns the label. And of course, experts will guide you in the best ways to experience and taste your favorite selections. Number 7. Bloomen Market. Billed as the world's only floating flower market, Bloomen Market consists of several stalls on barges that float along the single canal. Like the catch of the day, flowers were once delivered via boat from the surrounding countryside. Keeping the inventory right where it was delivered made a lot of sense, making customers flock to the source instead. Today, flowers are delivered by vehicle, and the market is still floating but much less mobile. From cut flowers to Christmas trees, Bloomen Market offers something for everyone. When the famous Amsterdam tulips start appearing, the markets are alive with color. But wooden tulips are sold year-round. Number 6. The Royal Palace and Dam Square. Including a stop at this stunning palace and official residence of the Dutch monarch is practically a requirement. Sitting grandly in the center of town, the imposing structure is peppered with grand windows and topped with a clock tower. The palace is open for public visits and tours year-round, and inside is lavishly decorated with well-appointed staterooms and a superb art collection. It's the perfect place to soak up centuries of Dutch history. Guided tours escort visitors through the luxurious interior as well as the palace gardens. After exploring the palace, you'll have plenty of time to check out the surrounding area. Take some time to peruse the boutique shops and stroll around the monuments in the square. Number 5. Beguinage. If you're looking for a unique cultural experience guaranteed to leave you with an abundance of memories, look no further than Beguinage. In the heart of this bustling city lies a quiet inner court surrounded by bright and colorful houses. It's one of several of its kind in the region, dating back to the 14th century. The original concept was as a refuge for beguines, devout women who chose to live outside convent structures, though today it operates as an open-air museum. Featuring works of art and walking guests through the region's history, it also hosts weekly music concerts performed by local artists. Number 4. Vondelpark. Vondelpark is one of Amsterdam's hidden gems. This gorgeous park, located on the city's southwestern side, provides plenty to keep visitors and locals busy. Not only can you explore its sprawling area during a peaceful bike ride or stroll, but you can also enjoy activities like open-air theater performances and flea markets, not to mention being able to just relax in its inviting green pastures or delightfully fragrant rose garden. As far as the park's history goes, it originally opened in 1865. While it remains a much-loved haunt of locals and tourists alike, it even serves as an essential spot for protesting and other large-scale events like live music festivals each summer. Nearby art galleries feature local artists, and local boutiques offer plenty of opportunities to window shop or snag a few souvenirs. Number 3. Anne Frank House. Visiting the Anne Frank House in Amsterdam is an incredibly moving experience that should not be missed. Not only will you learn about the history of Anne Frank, her family, and how they were hidden during World War II, but you will gain a deeper understanding of the Holocaust as a whole. There are knowledgeable guides on site to answer questions and give insight into what it was like for Anne and her family while they were in hiding. There are also interactive exhibits, including original photographs and artifacts, to give visitors a greater understanding of the period. Before visiting, it's wise to purchase your tickets online so you can go straight into this museum and avoid the long lines at this popular attraction. Number 2. De Wallen, Red Light District. Visiting the Red Light District in Amsterdam is an experience like no other. This vibrant area serves as a cultural melting pot and offers much to discover and explore. Not only can you indulge in traditional Dutch cuisine, but you can take your pick from a range of unique bars, galleries, and entertainment venues. This area has a split personality. In the daytime, tourists have access to charming sidewalk cafes, edgy boutiques, amazing street art, and fascinating museums. At night, the Red Light District transforms. The oldest neighborhood in the city has a reputation for prostitution and is famous for the lines of windows and doors outlined in red lights that signify legal prostitution. You'll spy scantily clad women sitting behind the windows waiting for customers, and during the day, you can check out exhibits that highlight the fascinating sexual history of the city. Enjoy wandering the neighborhood, but keep the camera tucked away. It's illegal in most establishments and is a quick way to get into a world of trouble. Number 1. Amsterdam Canals. Meandering through the Amsterdam canals is an absolute must-do experience if you're in town. Stretching over 165 canals, they create an intricate web of waterways to explore via bike or on a boat tour. With churning water and tall, colorful buildings, the canals date back hundreds of years and give visitors a unique look into traditional Dutch culture. You never know what you may discover while taking the winding pathways. It could be a hidden cafe, a tiny garden, or an undiscovered street art installation. Remember to bring your camera for that picture-perfect sunset along the canal. Be sure to also brush up on some Dutch phrases before visiting, as more locals tend to speak Dutch than English. One last tip: wear shoes you don't mind getting wet if you choose to take a boat ride around the canals. Whether by land or water, exploring Amsterdam's scenic canals is worth it and will surely make memories for years to come. That does it for Amsterdam. Do you agree with our list? Are there any particular places or experiences that should have been included? Sound off in the comments below. What city would you like to see us explore next? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to let us know by tapping the like button before navigating to the next video. And if you're hungry for more content like this, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. And if you ring the bell, you'll enable notifications so you never miss an upload. Until next time, happy travels!